So I thought we'd do an update to our seed sowing guide that we did a little while ago. These are our temperate carnivorous plant seedlings. So these are Sarracenia, Venus flytraps, and temperate sundews. So we had these stratifying, last you saw they were stratifying outside, 6 weeks of cold in these boxes. And then about, I can't remember now, probably about 2 weeks ago, I brought them inside and I left them all covered. And as you can see, magic has happened. These are all baby Sarracenia. Those wide green leaves that you're seeing are called cotyledons. Those are the first 2 sprout leaves on most plants, all dicots. Followed by that will be a real little Sarracenia pitcher. And you can see little red, tiny pitchers probably coming out of the center. And then ever after, little Sarracenia pitchers. But what you're seeing are the 2 little sprout leaves. So that's what those look like when they're sprouting. These are Venus flytraps here. Let me get them out. And again, 2 pointed little sprout leaves. And then followed by that, there will be real tiny, tiny little Venus flytrap traps. And we have tiny sundews. I don't know if you'll be able to see these. These are an alba form of Drosera filiformis. So they'll be that really amazing chartreuse green. And I'm excited about these because I'm going to cross them with alba intermedia to make an alba hybrida sometime soon. We get a lot of questions about when to uncover these. So it's this kind of game of keeping them covered up for as long as possible. While they're covered, they're way less likely to encounter problems. We're keeping fungus gnats out, we're keeping fungus out, moss spores, all kinds of stuff like that. So once I open it up, I am allowing all the outside things to come in. But we can't keep it sealed up forever. Eventually, some rot will usually start to happen if there's no air movement. So if Daniela wants to pan down here, I opened these up because I saw that there was some rot moving through this pot here. And if I had left those all sealed up, that would have continued throughout the entire thing and killed every single sprout in there. When I open it up, I treat it with a little fungicide just to stop that fungus. But now just getting it open, the air, the light, and the less humidity will stop that rot, and they can slowly transition into becoming hardened off plants for the greenhouse. This is a very careful thing. It isn't something you want to do and then go leave for work all day. It's good if you can come back and check on them, because when you open it, if it's too hot, it's too dry, they could all just fry in a day too. It might be the kind of thing where if you had some time and patience, you might start off with something like that, and then something like that, like the next day, and slowly uncover them. Slow transitions are generally better. I didn't have that luxury because there was some rot in there already. And we get a lot of questions where you're looking for a specific time answer, like take them out on April 14th. And what I'm trying to teach you is to look with your eyes and think with your brains and connect with caring for these plants and seeing what they need and reacting accordingly. And that's what makes a good plant person. And so I'm trying to explain it as best I can with specific terms, but a lot of this is qualitative, not quantitative. That's the fun thing about plants. Another thing to notice in here, you maybe Daniela could pan up and look from above, is some things have worked and some things haven't. Don't be discouraged. And it doesn't even necessarily mean that they weren't good seeds. It just could be that conditions weren't just right in that pot. You know, anything can happen. And sometimes things fail and we never really even know why. Here's another thing I forgot was in here. These are little baby Darlingtonia seedlings. And if their camera is good, you could probably even see that fungus gnat dancing across the top of them, laying eggs. And their little maggots are gonna hatch out and they'll eat the roots off of these. So you can treat with a little bit of pesticide, just sprinkle it on there to kill the fungus gnats. But probably the best tool that we have are mosquito bits. So if I put a few mosquito bits in the water that they're soaking in, and they should be soaking in this much water still, those bacteria will come in and kill off the larvae in the soil that are eating roots. So once you have them open, do something like that if you haven't treated them before. Anyways, that's the next step. And we'll get these under lights in a second here so we can push them out. And by next year, we'll probably be looking at exactly what they look like. I hope you're having as much fun and luck with your seeds.